Locust.
So, let's go ahead and begin maybe in puppy, if that feels okay, with your blocks if you want. And then we'll slowly kind of move the blocks out of the way. So maybe you start on the highest setting, and maybe you bring them lower and to the point when you have no blocks, or start with no blocks. What that does, it just kind of opens up kind of across the armpit a little. You might feel it in the upper pecs, the side. Let's go ahead and find that breath of ours. That breath that is always there. Sometimes we notice it more than others. Sometimes it's less of a conscious awareness of the breath. But it is there. Breathing in and breathing out. Perhaps noticing the palms on the blocks or on the floor. Noticing the sits bones and maybe the distance between the shoulders and the hips. You have your hands on blocks, maybe now making those blocks one level shorter or 2 levels shorter. Bringing those palms a little closer to the floor, feeling the variation in the opening. To lower your forearms to the ground if you don't have blocks underneath your hands. Breathing in and out. Another breath in. Now on your next breath, you can just gently lift the head. Bring the knees kind of to the side of the body, and we'll come into our child's pose. You bring your hands to the floor if you have your hands on blocks. And with those sits bones towards the heels, you might notice a little bit more opening in that lumbar spine, the low back. Our locust pose invites us to ground, as well as having some lightness to our being. Thinking of the locust that kind of springs around quite sprightly. Maybe we can add a little bit of sprightliness to our practice today. One more breath here. On an exhale, let's lift the sits bones. You're going to come into table. And from table, just sit back down onto the heels. You can also sit on some blocks if you want. And coming into our hero pose. In our hero pose, rest those hands on the thighs, shoulders up, back, and down. And pause. Bringing the awareness perhaps to the tip of the nose, which activates the Muladhara chakra. Now we'll inhale, bring the wrists in front of the shoulders, bring that right arm under, the left arm on top. Find your variation of eagle arms. The palms can be together, the backs of the hands can be together. And you can even just bring the forearms together and the elbows. They don't have to even cross. Wherever those arms are, press them into one another. Maybe notice tops of the shoulders, the traps, and the upper back. Really nice job, guys. Breathe in. Soften that gaze. On an exhale, unwrap those arms. Bring that left arm under, the right arm on top. Find those eagle arms again. Press those arms into each other. Nice. One more breath in. And then we'll exhale to unwrap those arms. Yeah, bring those hands in front of the body again, coming up to your tabletop. And then from our table, we're going to lower down onto the forearms, bring the crown of the head between the arms, and then bring the hands on either side, kind of at the head. You can bring your hands together. Good. For a variation of our rabbit pose, our headstand, maybe bring the crown of the head so it kind of rests on the floor if you can. So you're kind of looking at the knees. Another breath in. And then let's exhale to glance up at the fingertips. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders for table. Breathe in. Exhale, drop the weight into the hands, into the knees. Feel the tops of the feet light on the floor. Let's curl the toes under, hover the knees. And just feel those toes curl. Feel the shoulders active. Let's breathe in and out. Exhale, lower down the knees. Maybe point those fingertips towards the sides of your mat now, so the hips face the long edge. Curl the toes under, hover the knees. And maybe add a sway side to side, but only if that's comfortable in the wrists. Really nice job, guys. Breathe in and out. Exhale, lower down the knees. Bring the tops of the feet to the floor. Point the fingertips back towards the front of the mat. Exhale, sigh. Let it go. All the effort. And now curl the toes back under. Let's cover those knees. Keep that left foot grounded. Let's inhale to send the right foot back. Try to keep that back neutral. We talk a lot about that neutral spine. It means no cow back, no cat back. Doesn't mean your back is going to be straight as a board. It just means that natural curve is there. There's no effort to make a rounding of any kind. Now let's bring the right foot back in. Lower the knees down. Walk the hands forward. Come into puppy pose. Now you're really going to appreciate how the puppy pose opens up the biceps a little bit. You might not have noticed that in the shoulders before, but you notice it after this effort from table. Let's exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bring those hands underneath the shoulders again. Feel nice and stable, nice and grounded in the palms and the knees and the tops of the feet. As you're ready, curl those toes under, cover the knees. Find the stability in the low belly, in the back. Imagine you had a belt around your torso. Feel it strengthening. Breathe into that belt. Ground the right foot and send that left foot back. Breathing in and out. Neutral spine. Breathing in and out. Inhale and exhale. One more breath in. Now exhale, bring that left knee in. Hover the knee still, keep the foot grounded. And then we'll exhale back to downward facing dog. Maybe feeling the effort in the shoulders. Breathing in. Let's exhale to lower down onto the forearms, releasing a little bit of effort from the shoulders and redistributing the effort as we ground into the elbows and the palms and forearms, the feet. Breathing in and out. Ardha Pincha Mayurasana. Another breath in. And then a breath out. Inhale. Exhale, lower down the knees. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Pause here. Exhale, sit back onto the heels. Let's bring the arms out like a T. Yeah. And now with those arms out like a T, bring the fingertips towards the sky. So you kind of, yep, exactly. You got it, guys. So the palms look like that out. Breathe in and out. And now bring those hands towards the ceiling, palms up. Maybe you interlace the hands at the top and then press those palms back up towards the sky. Breathe in and out. Let go of that clasp. Close it back out to the side. As if you're pressing the walls away with the palms. Breathe in. Exhale. Relax the shoulders. Bring the left arm across the body. The right hand comes towards that elbow. And then pull that arm in. Glance over the left shoulder. Yep. Keep that left fingertips upward. And then relax that left hand. Point the hands down. Just relax the palm. Yes. And you got it, guys. And keep that right arm on the left. Now release the arm. Open up the arms wide. Bring the left arm behind the back. And then maybe clasp that inner right elbow with the left hand. Yep. And if that's not accessible, just bring that left arm behind the back and you can rest that right elbow at the hip. We're bringing the arm behind us to open up the chest. So roll the shoulders up, back and down, sit them up nice and straight. And then we'll glance over the left shoulder. And maybe feel that neck open on the side and the back. Exhale, drop the chin towards the shoulder, that left shoulder. Drop the chin towards the chest. Bring that chin to the right shoulder. And then bring that chin back to the chest. Pause at the bottom. Good, guys. Inhale, bring the head back up. Release the arm from behind the body. And let the hands rest on the floor. Breathe in. The exhale closes the eyes. Maybe feel yourself grounded in shape. Maybe wiggle out the arms. Good. Inhale, bring the arms out like that T again. Fingertips towards the sky as if you're pressing the walls away. Yep. And then bring that right arm across the body. The left hand to the elbow or to the arm. And the fingertips are still up. The palms are pressing that wall away. Let's glance over that right shoulder. And then drape that fingers down. Let's let that hand be lazy. Breathe in. Exhale, bring the gaze back to the front. Release that arm. Bring the arm behind you. Bring the left elbow crease, that hand into the elbow crease. Or just rest that arm by the side body. As you're ready, exhale and glance over that right shoulder. And close the eyes. Exhale, bring the chin towards the right shoulder. Chin towards the chest. Chin towards the left shoulder. And pause. Exhale, bring that chin back to the front. Breathe in. And then exhale, release those arms. Place them on top of that lap maybe. And then we'll exhale, come up to that table. And from our table, let's make our way down onto the forearms with the legs nice and long. Exhale. Reach for the back wall behind you with the toes. Maybe lifting the tops of the thighs off the ground and really reaching back behind you with the legs. Breathe in and out. And in. Let's exhale, lower down the middle of the stomach, upper stomach, the rib cage. Bring the palms underneath the forehead, lower down onto the chest. The forehead coming to the hands. Breathe in. Exhale, look over at the right elbow, bringing the left side of the face on top of the hands. Lift the head and bring the right side of the face on top of the hands, looking at that left elbow. Breathe in. And exhale, bring the gaze back towards the hands. Let's lift the head slightly. And then we'll exhale to slide the hand underneath the shoulders. Let's press up into a baby cobra. Hover the tops of the feet off the floor. Keep the palms grounded. And then we'll exhale to press into the ground a little more. Let the feet hover. And then lower the feet, press up to full cobra, Dandasana. Exhale back to your puppy. Breathing in and out. Now let's inhale, rock up to table, and then we'll step the right foot forward and then the left foot and hang in your forward fold, Uttanasana, making our way to standing for the first time this morning. And when you get to standing, ground those feet, bring the palms together, maybe flip those palms toward the sky, reaching high. We'll exhale to bring the hands towards one side of the body, bring it over to the other. Maybe you come down towards the floor and rise back up, switching directions. Yeah, really nice job, you guys. Allowing that spine to flex, allowing those feet to ground as you do it. And now with those palms reaching for the sky, ground the right foot, ground the left foot, and then bend the knees slightly, bring the hands in front of the shoulders, and chair, and then sweep the arms up, releasing the clasp. Uttanasana, breathe in. Now exhale, bring those hands to the knees, and then bring the chin to the chest, and then round into a forward fold, Uttanasana, breathing in and out. Now inhale, step it back to your plank pose. Nice and long through the back, long from back to the legs. Inhale. And exhale, lower down the knees, bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Now let's drop the belly, lift the heart for our cow. And exhale, round into cat. Drop down the belly, lift the heart, cow. And exhale, cat. Drop the belly, lift the heart. And then exhale one last time into cat. Breathe in. And then exhale, lift the head, a neutral spine. Bring that left hand underneath the heart. Bring that right hand behind the head, the elbow out to the side. And now let's reach that elbow for the sky. So the chest kind of turns towards the right. And then exhale, bring the right elbow towards the top of that left hand and pause at the bottom. And then open back up to the sky. And then exhale, bring that elbow towards top of the hand. Inhale, open up to the sky. And then exhale, the elbow to the hand, last time. Inhale to reach up for sky. And then exhale, ground the hands, the heart parallel with the floor. Curl the toes under, Ganapatiasana. Exhale. Breathe in. Let the breath go. And now bring that right hand maybe towards the middle of the mat. Reach the left hand towards that right knee or towards that right ankle for a variation of our three-legged downward facing dog. Crossing that arm across the body. And we'll pause here. You can pull that right hand into like the back of the leg and feel that rebound in the upper back. And kind of drop that left shoulder if you need to. It's going to open up the spine a little bit, or the back body. Now bring that left hand back to the front, ground the hands downward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, lower down the knees, tabletop. Exhale, bring the right hand underneath the heart, that left hand behind the head now. And as you're ready, get the knees nice and steady, as far apart as you need to, so you have a nice solid base. Bring that left elbow to the sky. You got it, guys. And then bring that left elbow down. Go ahead and move at your own pace. This is so helpful for your thoracic spine. Beyond words, how amazing all of these movements that we do in our classes every day are so supportive for our physical health. Not to mention the mental and spiritual aspect. Let's bring that elbow to the sky one last time. And then lower that hand down. Bring the hands into table. Curl the toes under. Exhale back. Svanasana. Get your stable base with the feet. Bring that left hand underneath the heart. And now bring that right hand towards the left leg. You can pull the hand into the leg. You can drop that right shoulder down as much as you want, or not at all. Opening up across the back. Breathing in and out. In. Exhale, let the breath go. Allow yourself to be a little sprightly here, or grounded and stable. Bring some awareness to the heart. And then as you release, bring that right hand back to the floor in front of us. Udtanasana. Exhale. Inhale, look up at the hands. Now step both feet forward. Let's drop those hips. And exhale. Uttanasana. The fingertips towards the sky. Yep. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the arms behind you, opening up the chest. Then sweep them back up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the hands down and reach behind you. Shoulders opening up as you reach those fingertips back. And then draw the arms up to sky. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Pause. Breathe in. Now exhale, ground the right foot. Send that left foot back. Maybe kickstand the big toe. We're going to pause here. Exhale, bring the hands to opposite elbows. And then wiggle those shoulders. And then find a nice, strong back. Ground the right foot. Exhale, float that left leg up. Ganapatiasana. Pose of Ganesha. Breathing in and out. One more breath in. Exhale, float that left toe down to the floor. Now inhale to lift the heart and chest, ground that left heel, and stand up nice and tall, the feet apart. Inhale. Exhale, release the arms, release the hands from behind the back. Inhale, bring the arms up to sky. And now exhale, hinge forward. Ardha Parasuttanasana. Half pyramid pose. Breathing in and out. Another breath in. Now exhale, bring the palms together in front of the crown of the head. And then exhale, bring your hands on the inside of that right foot. Bend the right knee just a little bit and reach that left arm up to sky for a variation of Trikonasana. Breathe in. Exhale, bring that left hand to meet the right hand. Slide those fingertips on to meet so the hands are on top of each other. Breathe in. And we'll exhale to open. Look into sky. One more breath. Exhale the left palm down towards the right hand. Now inhale to rise up, press the feet into the floor. Release the effort in the shoulders, the shoulder blades slide down the back. Breathe in. Exhale, hands draw in front of the heart space. Inhale. Exhale, step that left foot forward. Dandasana. Inhale. Exhale, Uttanasana, folding forward. Let's inhale, step it back to plank pose. Locust. Reach the heels back. Reach the kneecaps towards the hips. Press the hands into the floor. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Let's pause here. Bring the right foot off the ground and then stretch it back. Bring the left foot off the ground and reach it back. The legs are really long here. But the hips hover. Breathe in. Exhale back. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Inhale. Exhale. Let's ground the right hand, the left hand. Bring awareness to the feet. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look up at the hands. Now tiptoe those feet to the front of the mat. Exhaling into your forward fold. Good there. And maybe here you've got opposite elbows and you can sway side to side. You keep the feet where they are, kind of square, and just let the body sway. The chest can be parallel with the outside of the legs as you bring those elbows and the chest side to side. And then bend the knees, inhale, rise up to stand. Breathing in our mountain pose again. Yeah, and draw the hands in front of the heart space. Inhale. Exhale, ground that left foot. Bring that right foot back. Put the toe there. Kickstand. And now we'll bring your hands behind the back, on the opposite elbows or opposite forearms. Exhale, hinge at the waist. Bend that left knee so it's nice and soft. And as you're ready, maybe you float that right leg to sky. Or Ganapatiasana. pose of Ganesha. And then flexing that right foot towards the face if you can. Inhale. Now soft bend to that left knee. Float that right foot down. And then ground that heel. Straighten those legs. Let the arms be free and bring them up overhead. Yeah, and then we'll exhale to hinge with the waist for our Ardha Parsutanasana. If you want, you can grab opposite elbows behind the back or keep those arms forward. Inhale. Exhale. Now bring those palms in front of the crown of the head and bring the hands and bring the palms together. And then we'll exhale to hinge all the way, folding. The palms are on the inside of that left leg. And now reach that right arm to sky for Trikonasana. Inhale. And exhale, bring that right hand to meet the left and slide the hand down to the fingertips meet, the palm back so the hands meet. And then reach that right arm to sky. Exhale, the right hand comes down and meet the left. Bring the fingertips together. Then inhale, open up that arm again. Pause. And then exhale, the hands meet. Let's bend that left knee slightly. Step the right foot forward for Uttanasana. Bring the hands down to the earth, maybe. You can sway side to side. And now let's inhale to step it back to plank pose. Taking your time to get there. Maybe here in plank, you bring the fingertips to shine towards the toes, if that's comfortable. Or the fingertips can face the sides of the mat. And now bring them forward to face the front, just like normal. And then as you're ready, exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. And inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Let's bring the toes off the floor. Reach those legs. Nice, good guys, nice and long. Inhale. And exhale. Breathing in. And now exhale back out of Mukha Svanasana. The heels to the floor, maybe. Maybe you're on the balls of the feet. And now let's exhale to lower down onto the forearm. Breathing in and out. Let's bend the knees slightly. Ground the left foot, reach that right foot to sky. For a three-legged dolphin. Breathe in. And lower that right foot down on the floor. Ground the forearms, that right foot, reach the left foot to sky. Breathing in. And out. And now lower the left foot down. Lower the knees down. And then inhale to bring yourself to the tops of the legs, the low belly, the low ribs, and bring those elbows kind of in front of the shoulders. There's a slight little back bend in our baby Sphinx here. With the heart shining forward. And now energetically pull those elbows towards the hips and the hips towards the elbows. Just going to feel how that activates what we would call the erector spinae. Those are the core muscles that run all along the spine. So our core isn't just that beach six-pack you see in the movies all the time. The core is the obliques. It's the erector spinae. It's the low back. It's all the muscles, the layers of abdominals in the front of the body. So here, as you pull those elbows towards the hips towards the elbows, you might notice those muscles that run along the side of the spine. Breathe in. Now exhale, lower down the upper belly, lower down onto the rib cage, and bring the arms out like a Y off the front of the mat. And then let's bring the fingertips to the floor and let's lift the heart slightly. Press the fingertips down. The shoulders might respond here. Maybe the upper back. But relax the front of the body. But allow the back of the body to be active here. And then lower onto the palms. And now the forearms and elbows come down. And now lower the forehead and rest and pause. With that forehead lowered, bring the arms out like a cactus. Breathing in and out. And in On exhale, bring the arms out like a T. Now with those arms like a T, look over at the left hand and reach the left arm off the sky, off the floor, and hover up. And then lower that left arm down, bends over to the right hand, bring that right hand off the floor, lower down. Now inhale to look off the front of your mat. Let's interlace the hands behind the back. And just pull those hands towards the heels. And now let's activate the muscles on the side of the spine, the low back, maybe the obliques, to lift the heart and the chest. Variation of our Savasana. The palms, the hands, pull those shoulders away from the ears. Let's inhale to bring the right foot off the ground. I'll bring the right knee maybe, and I'll bring the left knee. So you might feel that weight in the pubic area, maybe on the hips, the low belly. Now lower down the thighs, the knees, the feet. Bring the elbows to the floor beside the body. Exhale, press up for Sphinx, and then back to your puppy pose, or maybe to your child's pose. Breathing in and out. And sometimes we might have low back pain, and we think it's because we need to strengthen our low back, but it's often because it's overworked and it's overcompensating for weak glutes or weak abdominals in the front of the body. So just pay attention to your body this week and to your body mechanics, how you're sitting. Breathe in. Now let's exhale up to table. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Palms down, feet towards the floor, breathing in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, look up at the hands. On your next inhale, step that right foot forward, lower that left knee down. We'll inhale to bring those arms up overhead on Dandasana. Yeah, breathe in. Now exhale, bring both hands on the inside of that foot. Grab the left hand, sweep that right arm to sky for a variation of our revolved side angle. And then exhale, bring that hand on the inside of the foot. You can let that knee drop out. So it's kind of a variation of lizard in our side angle. So let that knee drop out and then open up to the sky. And let that knee arm come as far back as you want. And then bring the hand down. Open back up. It's kind of like our scapular movement earlier, but we have the whole arm. Then bring it down on the inside of that foot. And then bring that arm up again. And then sweep the hand down. Straighten that right leg. Find yourself Ardha Hanumanasana. Flex the right foot towards the forehead. Half splits. Inhale. Exhale. Another breath in. And your next breath is a big long sigh. Another breath. Exhale, bend that right knee slightly, plant the hands on the inside of the leg, bring the right knee back, tabletop. Exhale, drop the belly with the heart for cow. Exhale, round for cat. Drop the belly with the heart for cow. And then exhale, round for cat. Let's pause in our cat. Pause. Press the earth away. And then relax the back to neutral spine. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down onto the forearms. And now let's slide those legs long behind us, dropping down into our baby Sphinx. So bring the elbows kind of in front of the shoulders, but they're still on the ground. Relax the shoulders. And now let's activate that back, not the front of the body, to have this heart lifted. Inhale. Now exhale, lower down the belly. The low ribs are on the ground. Bring the arms out like a Y, plant the palms. And really reach those palms forward. The low ribs should be on the ground. Now let's inhale to float that right hand off the ground. Feel how the effort shifts in the body just with that one arm off the ground. Now notice how it shifts as you bring the left arm off the ground. Where's the effort in the back? You feel that? Maybe you bring the toes off the ground of both feet and the feet. Maybe the knees. Notice if the glutes start to engage as those legs come off the ground. Maybe you lower the legs and you feel in the low back a little more now. So wherever you want that effort, lift those different parts of the body off the ground. Let's breathe in. Now exhale, lower the palms. Maybe bring those palms towards the edges of your mat. Now straighten the arms. Lift the heart for a seal pose. Breathe in. Exhale. Now lower down the belly, lower down the low ribs. Bring the elbows back underneath the shoulders. Lift the heart for just a breath. Now exhale back to downward facing dog. Make your way there slowly, mindfully, straightening the legs, lifting those sits bones, releasing that low back nice and long. Breathe in and out. And inhale and exhale. Breathe in and out. And in. Exhale. Now let's inhale, look up with the hands. Step that left foot forward. Bring the hands on the inside of that foot. Lower down the right knee, the top of the right foot. Now drop that left knee out to the side. And then we'll open up that left arm to sky. Yeah. And then sweep that left hand down. And then open it back up to the ceiling. And then bring it down. And just keep going with that movement. Like we're wringing out the spine. Moving in all directions this morning, guys. Down. Bring it up to sky one last time. When you get that hand to the earth, bring the foot to the floor if you had it on the side of the foot. Bring the hand on the outside of the foot. Straighten that leg. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Surrendering over that nice straight leg. Flexing the foot towards the face. Letting go. Inhale. And sigh. Bring the breath into the body. Exhale, let the breath go. Now let's look up at the toes. Exhale to bring that left knee to meet the right knee. Plant the hands. And then sit down onto your child's pose. The arms can be in front of the head or they can be behind you. But allow that spine to lengthen just a little more here. As you bring the weight into the sits bones, bring that head to ground, lengthening through the spine. Inhale and exhale. Now let's glance up at the hands. Exhale to come onto the palms. Curl the toes under, Udtanasana. Keep those hands where they are and just walk your feet towards the wrists. You can come onto the fingertips as you make your way or to blocks. And then from at the front of your mat, you can exhale and drop down into malasana. And allow the malasana. This is often like a hip opener. It's maybe like if it's used for that. In this case, let's bring the chin to the chest. And maybe see if we feel that in the back. Another great way to do that is your forward fold. Uttanasana. We're going to give ourselves 8 more breaths here. There's no rush to breathe. There's no rush. There's no goal. Another breath in. And now exhale, let's bring those hands to the floor. Bring the palms behind you. Let's bring those sits bones to the floor. And then we'll bring the legs out in front of the body. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Ground the sits bones. Give yourself a couple wiggles to really feel grounded here. And then flex those feet towards the face. Bring our arms up overhead. Shoulder blades slip down the back. And now flex the feet. The heels lift off the floor. We bring the arms out to the side, pressing the walls away. Some variations of our Dandasana. Exhale, bring hands to meet in front of the heart space. Release the ankles, heels to the floor. Letting go that effort in the tops of the thighs. Breathe in. You soften the gaze, closing the eye. One more breath. Exhale to blink the eyes open if they were closed. And then put the hands to the side body so you can have a little support and balance as you bring that right foot across the left leg. Bending that knee. Yep. And inhale, bring arms up overhead again. Exhale, the hands come together and then clasp in front of that right, on the bottom of that right knee, on the shin, shoulders up, back, and down. And now release the clasp. Keep the left hand on the knee. Bring the right arm out in front of you. Yep. Flip the thumb down though, guys. And then reach that arm behind you for our twist, but the thumb is down. A different rotation on the shoulder. I don't know if you can feel that. And then bring the thumb up in your twist. Maybe bring the thumb down. Bring the thumb towards the sky once more. And then we'll exhale to bring the arm out in front of us. Exhale, the hand comes on to the shin again. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Let's lean back. And as we lean back, uncross the foot and send that leg long for a variation of heron pose, flexing the feet towards the face. The hands can be on either side of the leg, or they can support the leg. Breathe in and out. Exhale to lower that right leg to the floor. Bring the shoulders over the hips. And now bring those hands to the side body. Maybe exhale, come into your reverse plank, pointing the toes, feeling an opening in the hip flexors here. And now exhale, lower down the hips. Exhale to come back up to seated. Let's flex the feet towards the face. Inhale, arms up overhead for a variation of our Dandasana. Bring the arms out to the side, and this time we'll flip the thumbs down so the palms shine behind us. Imagine you're trying to press those hands into the wall behind you. Energetically, there's like a magnet, the same one, so that's like pushing against the hand. Now flip the thumbs towards the sky. Exhale, bring the hands back in front of the body. The shoulders, hands to the heart space. Exhale, release the legs, the heels. And then for as much support as you need to bring that left foot over, the left foot over the right leg. Exhale, ground the sits bones. Clasp the hands on the knee. Is that the right leg, guys? The left? This is the other one.
No, this is right.
Yeah, okay. Shoulders back. And exhale, ground that right hand. Reach the left arm in front of you, flip the thumb down, and then sweep it behind you. Spinal twist. A little bit of shoulder rotation. Nice, guys. Yeah, bring the thumb to the sky if you want. Rotating the shoulder. Twisting the spine. And now bring the thumb to the sky as you draw that left arm forward. Exhale, bring the hands apart. Flex the right foot, lean back. Bring the left foot from across the body. And then flex the foot towards the face with your hand pose. Couple more breaths. Let's exhale, lower down that leg. Bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, sweep them down to the side body. If you want to counter pose with your reverse plank. One more breath. Exhale, lower down the sits bones. Bring the shoulders over the hips, flex the feet, and then sweep those legs back. Just find the table. And then in our tabletop, drop the belly with the heart for your cow. Exhale for cat. Cow pose. Exhale, cat. And just a couple more rounds if you need it. And when you're ready, come onto your back into your Savasana. And maybe once you get there, hug the knees to the chest. And add that gentle rock. Your Danasana. You might make some knee circles with the knees. You can find a happy baby. You can find a reclined butterfly. We didn't spend hardly any time on the back body as we had the front of the body on the earth today. So allow yourself to ground. Maybe have some appreciation. The back on the floor. And this effortless Savasana to close your practice. And there's no rush to be in Savasana. Bring your awareness to the base of the spine, the tailbone, the top of the spine, base of the neck. Imagine feeling each little vertebra on the earth, just resting each vertebrae. The right side of the back body, the left side of the back body on the earth. The stability of the earth energy. The lightness of the air energy in the heart space, the throat, the neck. Feeling balance in your being. Allow yourself to gently log roll over to one side and rest on the side body rather than kind of doing the Namasthe up, roll to one side, and pause. When my back was broken and I had to get into my back brace from a supine position, I had to roll over onto one side just like this. And then my caretaker put the brace on my back. And then I rolled back over onto my back and we took the neck brace off. And we put the front of the brace on. And I rolled over just like this. And then I pressed myself up with my leg. And I've never been so grateful to be able to move my legs so I could press up with a broken back. With my legs up, we're in one piece. Finding gratitude for our wholeness today as we make our way to seated. Enjoying the stability and the lightness, the wholeness in our day today. Let's draw a breath in and exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste.